Alright, next question, and carry out an experiment with three sheets X, Y, and Z, which were made of different materials. So we have sheet X, which is clear plastic. Now sheet X might look like this. This is only one end, but as you can see later, X will be placed like this. That means if you would like to see X in a 3D form, it will be something like that. Okay, so this is what you see, which is about 5 cm in height and 5 cm in width. All right, but there is a certain dimension to it on the other side. Okay, so this side here, the one you see with the shadows, and this part will be here, and then this face here is facing here. So X is clear plastic. That means clear plastic, we know that it is light can pass through, which is transparent. All right, and then we have sheet Y. Sheet Y looks like that, but actually if you were, this is the frontal face of sheet Y, but if you put it in this diagram here, sheet Y still have the same width, which means sheet Y will look something like that. This is what you see, 5 cm versus by 5 cm, and then you see this shadowy part. This is where this place is. Okay, so when you put this thing here, it will look like that. And then we have sheet Z, which is circular, but still is the same dimension, which is the diameter is 5 cm, and sheet Z looks like that actually. So the circular face is on two ends, but this side here will be the place here. All right, so this is how you need to visualize the three different sheets. Now, before we do this question, we need to know that light travels in a straight lines, and that is why when that straight line is blocked by a what do you call that? By a opaque and a or a translucent object, then shadow is formed, because when the light can't pass through, a dark area is formed behind the object blocking the light source, and a shadow is formed. Now, we also know that the closer the light source is to the object, the bigger the shadow. We did that in the previous question. All right. It may or may not have any relevance to this particular question, but we'll see. All right. We also know that materials can be placed into three different categories when it comes to how light travels through them. We have opaque materials. They do not allow light to pass through. All right. And we have translucent, which allows only some light to pass through. And we have the transparent materials, which allows all light to pass through. So with those concepts mastered, okay, I use the word master because you really need to master them. If you don't, please pause the video, replay, and revise until you know exactly what they are. All right, until you can recite them from memory, until you can apply. Because if you don't know them, you can't apply them to this question. So please, take your time, go through these concepts at home, at the comfort of your own sofa, or at the comfort of your own study table. All right, play them again and again so that you can understand. And then look at this question. So let's apply those concepts here. We know X is clear plastic. Clear plastic would mean that all light can pass through. So if all light can pass through, or most light can pass through, there won't be any shadows, right? Because nothing would be blocked, right? Or the light that is blocked is so little that it is quite insignificant for a shadow to be formed behind at the screen. We know that sheet Y is cardboard. We know cardboard is an opaque material, and opaque materials will block all light. Therefore, there will be light that is formed. There would be a shadow that is formed behind object Y. We know sheet Z is glass. Now we know glass is also can also be of glass can be transparent. All right, like the glass used for cars. All right, especially the cars do require it in Singapore. It's a requirement for it to be transparent so that we can look through it. uh, Glass can also be translucent. Some windows in our school All right. Window panes are translucent. That means they do not allow all light to pass through. They would allow some light to pass through, just like tracing paper. All right, translucent. But glass is not paper. Glass is we normally use frosted glass for translucent material. And then we have really opaque glass. All right. So glass do come in all the three different categories, but we don't know whether glass will form a shadow or not, but perhaps it is not relevant here because sheet Z is right behind an opaque material, all right, and the light from the light source, the torch here, will not be able to even reach glass or sheet Z because it is already been blocked by sheet Y. So the question there now then, what shape will appear on the screen? We know that the diamond shape, right, will not appear on the screen because there's no shadow formed by sheet Z. All the light will pass through. We know that sheet Y is an opaque material, so the the uh, the square shape would appear on the screen because it is the square shape that is blocking the lights, right, or the rays from the torch. And we know that no light would even reach sheet Z, all right, which is the glass, because all the light has already been blocked by sheet Y. Therefore, what shape, the shadow on the screen behind sheet Z will never be of circular shape, all right, because the square in front of it has blocked everything. Okay, so with that, again, do not rush when you're watching the videos. All right, take notes, send me emails if you don't understand. Write your comments below if you have a YouTube account or if you're using your parents' one. All right, and I am still urging everyone to make your own videos. All right, so that we would be able to share with everybody else. All right, so that you can also practice not only science but also how to be an effective communicator. Okay, so with that, thank you very much.